guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you returning, thank you so much for the love and support. It's sunny outside. Who doesn't love a bit of sun? So by the title of this video, you guys can see today I'm going to discuss my top 10. So this is my opinion, no offense to anyone, this is my opinion. These are the top 10 bags that I feel are iconic and should be in your closet, or if you're out here looking to buy or looking to invest or looking to add pieces to your collection. These are pieces that I think you should have a look at. You know, no pressure, no pressure. I mean, what is not to like about these pieces and adding these pieces to your collection? And right now it's all about you know, having the double R in your life, in your closet. And for those of you that doesn't know what double R is, I call it double R, R&R, rewear and rewear and reuse. Trying to be part of the whole sustainable fashion movement. And yeah, I mean, these bags are so, for me, these are bags that are definitely reusable, definitely could last long in your closet. They're classics, you can never go wrong with them. And with no further ado, let's jump right in. So bag number one, we're going to start with the Chanel Classic Flap. This is a classic bag that everybody knows. Like this bag right here, like you can never go wrong with it. Like it's definitely, if you have it, keep it. If you don't have one, want to get one, look into it. It's definitely worth your while getting and, you know, having it, because you could always reuse it. There's no way on earth that a Chanel Classic Flap would ever go out of style. It only goes up in price. Every size, every year, sometimes twice a year, it goes up in price. So this is a bag that I definitely would say has to be in my top 10. Bag number two, of course, no other than the Hermes Birkin in the size either 30 or 25. I think the size 25 is definitely more on the mini side, where there's not much practicality with the handle or holding it. Whereas to the size 30 is more practical. It's in between the, you know, travel and everyday. So it's quite good, holds a lot. Definitely would not be going out of style anytime soon, or, you know, not something that you can't reuse or rehome. You know what I mean? It's not only about being able to reuse your stuff, but also being able to rehome them. And if you could rehome these stuff, you know, you're eliminating having to make a lot more. Of course, nobody's gonna throw in Birkin, so, but I mean, nothing like creating like a chain, you know. Hermes Kelly in the size 28 or 32. What can I say? Like, definitely, technically, what I would say for this bag, I've already mentioned earlier with the Birkin bag. I think just nothing that could ever go wrong with these two pieces. These are the two most iconic pieces of the brand Hermes, also known as the quota bags. You can never go wrong with them. Bag number four is definitely ALMA BB in any print. I would always say get yourself the monogram or the Damier edition if you're gonna start off for your first time, or if you're interested in investing or getting these pieces. You know, I would say it depends on your style, what you wear, how you dress. I have both, because I feel like there's times I want to be more on the brown side and there's times I want to be more on the monogram side. I don't know if it's bag talk. Maybe you guys, my bagaholics, would kind of understand what I'm saying here. Yeah, so for me, definitely ALMA BB is definitely the bag to add to your collection, or if you have one, as I say, keep it. It's definitely a piece worth keeping. Bag number five, no other than the DIOR saddle bag. I've fallen out of love with mine, so rehoming is kind of something that is in my mind at the moment, but definitely it's a bag worth keeping. So therefore I'm still kind of holding on to it, because I'm like, okay, cool, like it's an iconic piece, it came back, it's remodeled, but it's back. Yeah, what can go wrong? What can actually go wrong? I can't tell you. So definitely this is a bag that I think you're gonna want to have to definitely look into. If you have it, keep it. because even though I fell out of love with mine, I still, you know, in two minds of getting rid of it, because I'm like, what if, you know, it's always that what if in the back of my mind. Yeah, so definitely the DIOR saddle is worth, you know, keeping. And if you're looking to get one, definitely go get it. I don't see why you should hold back. Bag number 6, no other than the Chanel 19. I love this bag. From the first time I saw it, I was like, I have to get one of these bags. Like, I just see myself having one of these. I've seen so many beautiful colors around. I've seen so many different sizes. I've seen different versions of it. I think the version I like the most was the tweed version. However, I would not invest in the tweed version, for hence versus the leather version. Hence, I feel like the tweed is more of a trend. So I mean, I'm gonna discuss some trendy pieces in my part 2 of this video, because this is gonna be a 2-part video. Trendy pieces that I think are still worth getting and investing in having in your collection, and it being the top 10 that I feel are top 10 trend bags. And yeah, like, when it comes to the Chanel 19, like, I always ask myself, is it money for value? Like, is it value for money? Like, you know, it's not structured, it's quite laid back, it's quite soft, the quilts are bigger, less stitching, you know, but I like it. I think definitely that's on my list to get to add to my collection, and I do think it will be around, and it's gonna stay. It's around to stay, so I think I'm gonna see it a lot more. And yeah, moving on to bag number 7, which is the YSL Sac de Jour. I mean, what's not to like about a Sac de Jour? Like, a Sac de Jour is kind of like a daily bag. Comes with a strap depending on the size that you get. You know, you can fill her up, fill her down, dress her up, dress her down, and you can keep reusing it. This bag has been around for a hot minute, and I don't think it's going anywhere, because I'm seeing them back on the shelves in stores in different shades and different colors. Some colors that was even there before. You know, when you go online, it's still available full price. That's right. So for me, I think this is a bag that's definitely worth getting and worth investing in and worth, you know, having and worth being in my top 10. It's all about being in my top 10. Yeah. Bag number 8. Now, this bag number 8 that I'm about to show you guys, it literally came back, and who would have thought? I have saw one of my clients come with hers, and I was like, oh my god, I love your bag. And she's like, you know what, I had this bag for years, and I was like, did you? She's like, yeah. And to see it come back, she's like, girl, I was so happy to just pick her back up and start using her again, because she's trending. She has been a little bit revamped, but technically the body of the bag is the same. So I was like, rah, okay. So no other than the PRADA nylon special edition. I mean, it has it without the flat bits, without the strap, which I think is a much more cuter and affordable. And I always, you know, say to myself, like, if you're gonna go all out. But then I find the strap is kind of trendy, but the good thing is it can come off, so you could use the bag by itself. So definitely I would say it's value for money. So I would say definitely I would add that PRADA nylon to my top 10, because I feel like it's definitely here to stay now. You know, it come back. That says a lot, you know. Moving on to bag number 9. It's the Lady Dior ABC. I feel that the Lady Dior ABC is the perfect size. It's not a mini. It's not a medium. It's right in between. Right in between, girl. Right in between. So for me, it's like, what's not to love about this size? What's not to love about the ABC? You could play with it, get your little charms. You could dress it up, dress it down, put a scarf on it. It's a Lady Dior, lambskin or patent leather, whatever your heart desires. This bag is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. if they do change the strap, you could also add your own strap to it. You know, you could play up with it, you could revamp it with something new. You know, like for example, I can now get straps with the new collection from DIOR, add it to my bag and kind of refresh my Lady DIOR ABC. So this is what I'm saying, like getting these pieces that you could actually play with. You know, for example, let's go back to the Hermes, Birkin or Kelly. You could always buy scarves, twillies that are new in season to kind of spruce it up and bring it back, you know, like liven it up a little, you know what I mean? So for me, you know, these are bags you could play with, you could do a lot with, you know. You could reuse, rewear, understand? Reduce waste. That's all we're trying to do here, right? And last but not least, ladies and gents, the Gucci Marmont. Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but yeah, the Gucci Marmont for me is just crazy because I fell out of love with mine, the velvet collection, but I'm still in love with my leather version of it in my white. So, and I tend to feel like it's still Gucci's top selling bag. It is. There's no question asked that the Marmont is one of Gucci's top selling bags. So I believe that this bag would be revamped and it probably would be around for a very long time. Based on affordability, accessibility, I feel it would be an amazing piece to add to your collection. If you already have it, kudos, keep it. You never know where this might take us. So with that being said, with no further ado, thank you guys for tuning in. Want to connect with me? Please join me on my Instagram page or my... I mean, what more can you ask for of this Gucci bag? So with that being said, I was even shocked that I actually put it in my top 10. So that means that says a lot. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. For those of you new here, I'm Kristen. I talk about fashion, beauty, luxury, you know, everything that meets the eye. Share my love and my passion for handbags with you guys. If you want to connect with me, please follow me on my Instagram page, loveherlocks.700. And don't forget, I repeat, click the subscribe button and show some love. Until next time, stay tuned for part 2.
Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't